Hello friends, this is Tarun Kumar working in Kendriya Vidyalaya Koraput. Welcome all of you for today's English class. And today's topic is The Little Bully, Class 5 English, and this is part 2. Friends, in this part 2, we are going to discuss about the question and answer of this chapter, The Little Bully. So friends, if you have not watched the part 1, you can click on the link given in the description box. Otherwise, you can go to my channel and you can find out the video related to The Little Bully Part 1. Friends, let's start today's lesson, The Little Bully Class 5 English Part 2 Question and Answer. So before going to watch this video, let us find out what are the objectives of this lesson. Here, number 1, learn about contractions. Learn about articles, answer the questions related to the story, and write paragraphs, means creative writings. So friends, let's read the story, The Little Bully Part 2. Let's have a glance on the summary of the chapter, The Little Bully. The Little Bully tells us a story about a boy who used to bully everyone in his class. It is about Harry, who is not that big but is quite strong. Harry likes teasing other kids in his class. Moreover, the most favorite thing he enjoys doing is pinching others. In addition, he also likes pricking the other kids with a pin. Thus, everyone dislikes Harry for his habits. Further, no one likes spending time with him. It happens one day that the class goes for a picnic to the seaside. No one wants to play with Harry. He gets angry and goes near a rocky pool to have his lunch. Then crabs, lobsters, shrimps, and prawns come out of the sea and start pricking him. He feels the pain and finally realizes his acts with his friends. So, on this basis of the summary, I hope you can understand the story in a better manner. Now, we are going to find out the question answer. Let's start. Reading is fun. Now that you have read and understood the lesson, can you answer these questions? You can put a tick mark on the right answer. Here the question, why did all the children hate Harry? And the options are, because he would not talk to anyone, because he always pinched them, because he loved stealing their food. Out of all the three options, option 2 is the right answer, because he always pinched them. Now that you have read and understood the lesson once again, so next question. Nobody took Harry's hand. Nobody went near him. Nobody played with him. This shows that Harry had many friends, few friends, no friends. It means Harry had no friends. This is the correct answer. Which of the following actions would make a friendly person? Write them down. Respecting other people, eating a small child's tiffin, calling people rude names, pushing a smaller boy and making him cry, being helpful to everyone, helping your classmates in school, mocking at friends and hurting their feelings, protecting a weaker person. Friends, here are so many options are given, but we have to find out the options which make somebody a friendly person. Here, respecting other people, it pleases somebody. Next, eating a small child's tiffin, it never pleases a child. That means it hurts a child. The child will not be tried to be a friend. Next, calling people rude names, it is one kind of bullying and nobody likes bullying. Then pushing a small boy and making him cry, it is also one kind of bullying and nobody likes that one also. Being helpful to everyone, it makes somebody happy and he remembers you every time. Next, helping your classmates in school. It is also one kind of a helping attitude. It also helpful for being a friend. Next, mocking at friends and hurting their feelings. This is also one kind of bullying. Next, protecting a weaker person. This is also one kind of good behavior. So, friends, out of them, let's find out actions which would make a friendly person, and they are respecting other people, being helpful to everyone, helping your classmates in school, then protecting a weaker person. Vocabulary. Here you can find out a crossword puzzle. Friends, find out words which are opposites or are closest to being the opposites of the words given below. Then write down in the opposites in the grid. Here you can find out down and across. Down means top to bottom, across means left to right. So top to bottom, number 1, you can see that should be the opposite of smile. And in number 2, that should be the opposite of happy. And in number 4, that should be opposite of strong. Next, we'll go for across. In across, number 3, opposite of quiet. Next, number 5, opposite of punish. So let's write down for number 1, smile. It is S-C-O-W-L, skull. It is means it is the opposite of smile. Next, opposite of happy. It is miserable. M-I-S-E-R-A-B-L-E. It is miserable. Next, opposite of strong. It will be weak. Next, we will go for across. Opposite of quiet. It is noisy. N-O-I-S-Y. Then opposite of punish. It will be your reward. R-E-W-A-R-D. Hari was pinched till he was black and blue. Black and blue means Hari fell down in pain. There were bruises on his body. Hari painted himself in colors. Hari had a black and blue shirt. Here, out of all these options, the correct option is there were bruises on his body. I shan't pinch anyone anymore. Shan't means shall, should, shall not, will not. Friends, this is the contraction form, and we have to write down the full form of shan't. And full form of shan't is shall not. This is the correct answer. Give the full forms of the followings: won't, weren't, wouldn't, couldn't. And for won't, we can write will not. Weren't, we can write were not. Wouldn't, it will be would not. And couldn't will be could not. A girl was sitting quietly beside him. Hari leaped to his feet, crying loudly. The words quietly and loudly tell us how an action is being done. Find 5 more words ending in ly which denote how something is done. Now we have to find out the words which have the end letters L and Y. Friends, whenever the word is that is loud, means it is an adjective. But it is loudly, it means it tells us the how the action is being done. So let us find out the 5 words. They are bravely, that means brave plus ly, bravely. Slow plus ly, slowly. Nice plus ly, nicely. Silent plus ly, silently. Next, beautiful plus ly, beautifully. Add ly to the following words. Here, clear, dreary, merry, bright, weary, bad, double, fawn. Now let us add ly to all of the words. This will be clearly, dearly, merrily, brightly, rarely, badly, doubly, fondly. Now, can you make sentences with these words? Yes, let us find out the sentences by using the words clearly, cheerily, merrily, brightly, wearily, badly, doubly, and fondly. Clearly, you can make a sentence like, we can see the sky clearly. Cheerily, we can write, the night was cheerily dark. Merrily, we can write, they celebrated the festival merrily, means happily. Brightly, the stars shine brightly. That means with full of light. Then wearily, Rahul wearily explained the story. That means in a tried manner. Badly, we should not talk with our servants badly. That means it's hurt somebody. Then doubly, MS Dhoni is doubly talented. Means talented in both ways. Then fondly, my friends talk with me fondly. Means interestingly, with the interest. Fun with sounds. Let's practice with P and F. Pleased, pat, palm, farm, pricked, fruit, pear, fair, pinched, pal, proud, frown, punished, forgotten, parade, fish. Complete the blanks with the rhyming words of the following and practice aloud. Here, bruise, carriage, prawn, creatures, teachers, and board. So friends, bruise, the rhyming word must start with C, and carriage, the rhyming word must start with M, and prawn, the rhyming word must start with D. Similarly, creatures, the rhyming word must start with F, teachers, rhyming word must start with P, and board, rhyming word must start with C. And it is Scrooge, marriage, drawn, features, beaches, curd. Let's practice some writing. How did the seaside creatures, the crab, the lobster, etc. teach Harry a lesson? Write in a few lines. The seaside creatures, the crab, the lobster, etc. pinched and pricked Harry with their great pincer-like claws, which made him shout loudly in pain. This incident made Harry to realize that Harry was doing wrong with his schoolmates. Read these sentences carefully. I ate an apple. A boy is standing under the tree. The sun rises in the east. A and N do not point out any definite or particular person or thing, whereas D is used when we speak of some particular person or thing. A, N, and D are called articles. Remember, N is used before words beginning with a vowel A, E, I, O, U. So friends, all of you are aware about the articles. Articles means the A, N, and D. These are the three articles. So we know where to use A and where to use N. A is used before a consonant sound, whereas N is used before a vowel sound. But now it is new for you where to use D. D can be used before a particular thing or person. Whether it is consonant or vowel, it doesn't matter. But if that is particular, that means definite. We should use D before that one. Somewhere if it is plural in form, we should not use A or N, because A or N is followed by a singular. But we can use D for a plural noun. Now let's start. Now fill in the blanks with appropriate articles. Hari was unpopular boy. The boys and girls went to Dave's seaside for a picnic. He saw Dave's big crab coming towards him. I found empty bottle floating in the water. So here we have to use A, N and 3. And fifth one, Dave's sea creatures ate his food. So friends, in number 1, Hari was Dave's unpopular boy. Unpopular, here the word starts with a vowel sound U. So we can use here N. Next, the boys and girls went to Dave's seaside for a picnic. Here seaside, a particular thing. Somebody is pointing out a seaside. That means we should use the. Next, he saw Dave's big crab coming towards him. Big, so B is nothing but a consonant sound. So we should use A. Next, I found Dave's empty bottle. Empty, E is a vowel sound. We should use an empty bottle. Then Dave's sea creatures ate his food. Sea creatures, it is plural, and sea creatures, it is almost particular and definite. Let us use the sea creatures ate his food. A crab has a hard shell, whereas a frog does not have one. There are many animals that protect themselves from their enemies with their outer cover or shells or quills. So friends, here are some of the animals, those who are having their shells. In the box given below are the names of some animals. Encircle the ones that can protect themselves with their hard cover. So here are the animals: crocodile, turtle, hedgehog, snail, tortoise, porcupine, then lizard, gorilla, snake and frog. Now let us find out who has a shell, that means outer covering, hard covering. Crocodile, it is the skin is there and the skin has been turned into spines. Next is turtle. Yes, there is a outer covering. Hedgehog, you can find out. Then snail also you can find out. Next, tortoise you can also find out. Porcupine you can also find out, but lizard you cannot find out any hard covering. In gorilla you cannot find out any hard covering. In snake and frog also you cannot find out any hard covering. So the hard covering animals are snail, turtle, tortoise, hedgehog and porcupine. So next we will go for the next question. Now paste or draw the picture of any one animal. Write 5 lines about it. So here I have chosen a snail. Friends, you can choose any animal related to the covering, outer covering as a shell. So I have chosen here, a snail. Let's write down. Snails can be found in gardens, in ponds and even in the sea. They have soft bodies. Normally, the soft bodies are protected with hard shells. Snails can live up to 5 to 10 years. The snail moves by creeping. Can you tell the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? Write a few lines. Turtles have a flat back, whereas tortoises do not have a flat back. Turtles can live both on land and water, whereas a tortoise lives entirely above water. Turtles eat both plants and animals, whereas a tortoise is mostly herbivorous, that means only eats plants. Turtles' shell is lighter than the tortoise. A tortoise can live up to 150 years, whereas a turtle can live up to 40 years only. Describe what is happening in the picture. Use is or are and ing to make your sentences. Clues are given in the box. So here Krishna is swinging. Mary days up the slide. Hari days and boxing her. Little Bittu days a lollipop. Rita days down the slide. So friends, here are the options. swing, lick, sit, slide, climb, kick. So let's write down. Mary is climbing up the slide. Harry is kicking and boxing her. Little Bittu is licking a lollipop. Rita is sliding down the slide. Imagine what the children will do in the playground tomorrow. You can take some hints from the words given in the box. For example, John will play kabaddi tomorrow. Whenever we are writing about tomorrow, we should use shall or will. It shows the future time. So let us find out the words given in the box: play, race, football, badminton, jump and run. So let us frame sentences. Hari will play football tomorrow. Rita will run after the puppy. Little Bittu will jump with his friends. Mary will play badminton. Krishna will race with his friends. Let's be creative and talk. Work in groups of 4. See the picture of a shipwreck at the bottom of the ocean. Suppose you went deep sea diving. What should you find? Think of all the words that come to your mind. Then build a paragraph, share your story with other groups. So friends, first of all, we have to know what is shipwreck. Shipwreck means whenever a ship is sailing in the sea or ocean, sometimes the ship faces an accident. So what happens? The ship generally sank in the water. So after so many years, what happens? The ship, different parts of the ship generally got broken. So let us find out what are the words related to the shipwreck picture. Here the words are small colorful fish, broken ship, lobsters, jewelry, pearls, starfish. Similarly, so many other things are also available. You can write down also. Next, the sentences. Suppose I went deep sea diving. I would find small colorful fish, lobsters in it. I would also see precious jewelry which I would carry them home. There would also be shells in which I could find pearls. There would be starfish, turtles and a broken ship at the bottom. So friends, this is all about today's class. Thank you for being with me, and you can like and comment and share with your friends. Friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button. You can comment your suggestions and you can share with your friends. Next, you can follow me on https://tarunkumardas.blogspot.com. So thank you very much for being with me. I will be back with a new video for you in a next class. Till then, bye bye.